Hello there, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to another video by me, Mr. Drone. You'll see I'm here at the Everton Stadium down at Bramley Moor Dock, and you'll have probably seen from my thumbnail that we've had to interrupt our usual weekly midweek update to bring what's potentially a little bit of bad news. Potentially, okay. From the face of it and looking at it, it will be looked at as bad news and a bit of doom and gloom and oh no, but I'm going to try and I'm going to do my best to kind of explain what I found out about it, a little bit about the process, and try and reassure people that it's not 100% bad news. Okay, so yeah, anyway, when I get up in the air now, I'll get over the stadium, start having a look at it, and then explain a bit about what's come out today. Okay, let's get up there. Right, okay everybody, you'll see we are up in the air looking directly at the east stand now. Nice and bright as well, nice bright day. I don't know if I said at the beginning, but it is Tuesday the 19th of March, and I said Friday then. One could wish, hey. Anyway, and you'll see I'm focusing here on this barrel clad section as we go towards it on the east stand. Now there's been a little bit of a few questions and some information about why the barrel cladding has stopped on the east stand. I was told it's because the roof, the east stand roof, is not finished yet, and they need it to be fully weighted down before they put any more of the barrel cladding on. Seemed very feasible. Possibly is still one of the reasons. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that anybody that's given us any reasoning on this is misled anybody at all or anything like that. I also heard that there was not. Somebody said there wasn't enough of it on site, but there's quite a lot down there, not yet fitted. And there's been a few other reasons. The crane's now up at the other end. People pointed out that the crane is now up there at the west stand, and that I'm going nice and high so we can come round the back of the north and up to the west stand, because people actually informed me as well that I'd missed in my video at the weekend that they had actually put one of the barrel clad sections on the west stand. So anyway, as we get up there, I will now refer to the news at hand, what my thumbnail's about. Okay, and as we get up that end there, we'll see. Okay, yeah, you'll see, look, they have started. Definitely started barrel cladding there. Absolutely. And on my video at the weekend, it was just this, I'm going to zoom in, it was just the very top section there that was done. So they've done a full sheeting of that down there. They've only got looks like two sections left up at this end. But anyway, do you know what? We will hover around about here whilst we'll hover about there in case they do any more lifting. Whilst I give you the news that has come to me today, and it is from the Construction Inquirer, and I will I'll include the link in the description of the video, possibly on screen now if I can do it quickly enough. But anyway, it informs us that Alucraft Systems Limited were the company that was supplying these barrel cladding sections, and it says that Alucraft Systems Limited had filed a notice of intention to appoint an administrator, and this come out today, the 19th of March. I'll read it out to you. It says, the Staffordshire-based cladding specialist started its highest profile project to date last May to deliver the curtain walling, aluminium, rain screen and composite cladding to the new Everton football stadium. An update shared by the company on social media last month showed the successful installation of the initial batch of cladding panels on the south elevation of the stadium. Latest results for Alucraft Systems Limited for the year to December 2022 show a turnover of 18.7 million, generating a pre-tax loss of 5.7 mil, whilst employing 82 staff. Alucraft Systems Limited is one of 4 businesses that formed the Clarison Group of cladding specialists. The other 3 firms, Alucraft Ireland Limited, EAG and William Cox, are all trading profitably. So I've then looked, as a result of this, I did then do a company report on them, which confirmed that indeed, when I go to the event history, it does confirm that an application of a note for a notice of intention to appoint an administrator was filed on the 15th of March 2024. So that was on Friday, just gone. Okay, so that's a notice of intention to appoint administrator. Now what I have done then is I have tried, sorry, I'm just, before I move away, I'm going to try and have a look. Are they connecting something down here? No, it doesn't look like. So, okay, I've tried to contact Alucraft Systems Limited, but when I phoned, there's an automated voicemail that comes on to say Alucraft is now in administration and any inquiries should be made by email, and that's it. So you can't get in touch with them. It doesn't actually give you the administrators, because actually right now they've just filed a notice of intention to appoint administrators, yet with the voicemail being that it sounds like the company's kind of they're just not taking any calls, are they, for the time being. So I have then reached out to Everton to see if anyone from Everton will have a chat with me. Hiya, mate, you okay?
You doing one now?
Yeah, I'm just doing a video, mate, if you don't mind. I'll only be a few minutes.
Alright, mate.
Okay.
You might see your mate down there.
Yeah, cheers. I'll only be a few minutes, okay?
Alright.
Don't
forget, put Billy on it. Billy and Oliver.
Put Billy and Oliver on it? Yeah. Okay, Billy and Oliver have just stopped to say hello, so there you go, there on the video. But as I'm in the, I'd usually stop in and have a chat, but as I'm in the middle of kind of like important news, I feel like I can't just leave you all hanging there. So where was I? Yeah, so I've tried to reach out to Alucraft, and they're, like I say, the voicemail's on saying they're not, they're not kind of accepting any calls. They've placed a notice to go into administration. I've reached out to Everton, and I'll never kind of reveal my source, but I was lucky enough to speak to somebody at Everton who informed me that they're fully aware of it. Of course they are. Lang O'Rourke are preparing a statement, as possibly are Everton, but they assure me it will not affect the build and timescales. That's great news. Obviously, that's really, really good news. Although what I will say is I really don't understand how it can't. However, what I want to say is administration, just so everybody's aware, because people don't always know these things, administration doesn't mean that the company has just gone, that's it, close the doors, all gone. It doesn't mean that at all. Administration means that they're appointing administrators. They're basically appointing somebody to take over the finances and running of the company, to see if there's a way that they can continue trading. The obligation of an administrator who's appointed is to work in the best interests of creditors. So if the administrators see a way that the company can continue to operate and become profitable again, finishing the contracts it has, for example this one, then they may be able to battle through it, make agreements with any creditors, because a lot of the time it's because the company's fell into cash flow difficulties for the time being, and again it may be because they're waiting to finish projects. They've got so many projects on or whatever, they're waiting to finish them, and once they finish these projects, they'll be able to get back on track, pay people, all will be fine. That does happen. Sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes administration does result in the ultimate demise of the company. Look at Buckingham Group, for example, who were the main contractor at Anfield. But there are times when administrators appointed can find a way out, get contracts finished, and that be that. They can also sell the contracts. So a contract can be an asset. they can potentially sell the contract on to other contractors. There's what I'm trying to say is it's not. You don't look. A lot of people will look at a notice of intention to appoint administrators and think, oh no, that's it. This is going to hold up the build for months and months until they find other people to take on the design, build these cladding, these curtain wall cladding and all that. It's not necessarily the case. Not necessarily the case. Okay, so I wanted to try and bring this video to bring you the news, but to also try to reassure people that it doesn't mean that's it. Build on hold for a long period of time. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. Of course, we'll keep an eye on the news as it unfolds. We'll keep an eye out for that Lango Rourke statement and possibly Everton statement too, which I'm told is coming at some point. And yeah, we'll hope that it is the case that the build isn't held up. But there you go. I'll share some links and that's it on the description. Okay. I hope I've answered probably questions that a lot of people might have on it for now. But feel free to drop some some questions in that on the video. Contact me directly if you like on my email, which is accessible either on my website or on my description. And yeah, I'm happy to see if I can help. Other than that, guys, just taking a look here. A lot of you, apart from telling me about the cladding going on the west stand, you also told me about the fact that they put this the roof sheeting container was back on site with the big crane, which we think is ready to lift for the west stand. It's there. Great spot by everyone involved. And there's the big crane to lift it. It doesn't look like it's being strapped up. Actually, we think that maybe, don't know what that would be ready to roll. It must be the west, mustn't it? Yeah, because they're all rolled out, aren't they, there? So they're going to be rolling like this way, it looks like. Yeah, to keep in the same, going in the same way. So rolling like west to east. That way, all along those, keeping in style with the way that the north stand roof looks. So you can get some info as to when they're starting that. It looks soon though, doesn't it? They haven't got the rolls all the way along yet. Those insulation rolls that they roll it across, but keep an eye on it. And guys, we shall finish off there. Little different midweek video. I might try and come back Thursday as well to have a look, because I have got some questions and comments to address, but I just wanted to address that for everybody, because I know as a lot of people start to see that, there may be a lot of worried people, and I wanted to try and kind of reassure everybody and just to say, look, just wait for the official statements, which will be coming soon, and see what they say then. Okay, finish off there. Okay guys, there you go. That was as I said, a totally different midweek video to what we're used to. Just had to address that. It's a very important point. It is serious, so don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that look, this doesn't matter. It probably clearly does matter, and there will be some effect. There has to be. But as I said, from reaching out and managing, speaking to someone at Everton, they said, look, it shouldn't affect the build. That's their early information. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's not 100% confirmed, but that's their early information to me. So yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens with it and follow it. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. No matter what you hear and what people might say, it's not the end of the world, just like that. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. And looks like they're getting ready to roll that west stand roof as well, so we'll keep an eye on that. Be back over later in the week. Okay. Please like, share, subscribe. Everybody, hit that button for me. Take care. Bye now.